Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxson. Today we're going to do a yarn wrap patriotic wreath. We got our white yarn from Hobby Lobby. I got some red and white striped ribbon that came from Sam's Club. I have my welcome sign with the popsicle sticks that came from the Dollar Tree. I have on the back, I have my cable clamps drying on the back of my sign. And then we have our 14-inch wire wreath frame also from the Dollar Tree. We're going to start off by zip tying. Put it on the back. We're going to zip tie the yarn to the form. And I think while I have this going, I'm also going to tie in the ribbon. Okay, I am starting over. So I pulled my ribbon out because when I'm wrapping it around, my ribbon needs to be more in the center, and where I zip tied it was down further. So that's a change you have to make. Again, this is like only my second one I've made. So we're going to wrap 4 times. I had to think about how many times I was wrapping. So we're doing it 4 times. And I think I had problems with, I think I did the sunflower one because I was almost done with my my thing of yarn, so that, you know, didn't help that it was all loose and discombobulated. And I think now I'm just going to have my ribbon on my right, and I can pull it back when I need it. So then we're going to do the ribbon over the 4, and then now we're going to do twice 2 wraps on the yarn over the ribbon. And we'll put the ribbon back, and then now we're going to go 4 times with just yarn. So there we have the 4 times with the yarn, and then we're going to lay the ribbon down. So we're going to do 4, put the ribbon down, wrap it twice with the yarn, pull the ribbon back, 4 wraps around the form, lay your ribbon over top of your yarn, and you could also do your ribbon in pieces. To me, that just, you know, gives you room for it to come out, if that makes sense. So there we go. 4, lay your ribbon, wrap 2 yarn wraps over the ribbon, pull your ribbon back, do 4 wraps of the yarn, lay your ribbon back down, do 2 wraps over, put your ribbon back over, flip it back, and we're going to do 4 wraps with the yarn. And then we're going to lay our ribbon down. So I'm going to continue on and we'll see how it looks. This is how we're looking so far. So I just wrapped 4 and put this down. Whoops, bumping my table. I'm going to tip everything over. I'm going to do the 2. And this way, if you leave it long, you can, you know, if you need to straighten some things out, you can, you know, have that all available to do. And if we end, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to cut this, hopefully I cut it long enough. So we're going to do, so we did the 4, and then we're going to wrap 2 here. But I want to zip tie this about in here. So I'm going to zip tie my down. I can okay, so let's get 2 wraps in here and see what it looks like. And we have to somehow, I should have somehow get this tucked under. I'm going to fold it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it, and let's see if 2 wraps of the yarn, there we go. So what you can always do, what we'll do is we will make this like our bottom, because I think on the last one too, you kind of come up weird. It's not very symmetrical looking, and it's a little off. So then we'll just make that the bottom or the top, wherever you're going to do to cover it up. So if you're going to, I'm probably going to do a bow at the bottom. Let me get this zip tied in. See, that wasn't so painful. Like I said, yes, you can, cut them in pieces and do that. So then what we can do is we'll leave that at the bottom, because my plan is to put this up here so these hang down, and then we'll make like a bow. What do you think of that? We'll make sure that that's like in the middle. We'll make sure we have that all lined up, and we'll put a bow down here. If you want to cut them into pieces and do a lot of zip tying, I just didn't want to do that. So I'm going to cut off the top of my hanger. This was this year at the Dollar Tree. I don't think my glue's not set up quite yet on my sign, so I have, we'll make a bow. We'll work on a bow. So I have plain red. I got this one. I have these. I don't have any blue with white stripes. The tan doesn't really go. The popsicle sticks do have like kind of a brown or tan at the bottom. So let's fake this out. That should be the center, and those will hang. We'll put our bow here. Let's see. I probably won't do the, we can even throw some of the stripe back in there. I do know I want the plaid just to bring in some blue. I don't think I'm gonna use those. I wanted something with stars just to bring in the stars on the sign. So I got my bow dabra here. Should get my pretty pink yardstick out. I'm gonna make tails, well, at least make 10-inch tails. How does that sound? So do that, do that. I'm just gonna cut my tails separate. And then that's probably gonna be about a 4 to 4.5 inch loop. Let's see here. So I kind of want to get this loose piece tucked in on the bottom. Remember, we can measure, go up like that. I think I need more on that side. So sometimes I do try to hide those little tails. Let's do, here's the good side. Remember, we want to twist. Well, no. I think I twisted already. Is that the, okay. Woo! I feel like I haven't made a bow in like years. And then we're just twisting to get the correct side forward. Okay, I'm going to do, I think, three plaids, and then we'll figure out what we're doing next. I should put more tails in before I put this in, but for now let's do this. So we can always, you know, measure them this way, get them looking even. This one still looks big. Let's do the stars. Should have had all these open up. I'm going to cut 20 inches just to have my tail. Like I said, we can add it to the back. So there's my 20 inches. All of the ribbon came from Sam's Club. I think the red and white plaid may have been this year or last year. The red, solid red, was definitely this year. And I think the stripes may have been last year. 4-inch loops. So we can measure this way. Twist to get the right side forward. Pinch, twist to get the right side forward. Pretty side forward. Pinch, let's do 2 loops, see what that looks like. So then this way your 2 can sit in between your 3. Should have had all those things cut off already. So again, on the red, I'm going to as well cut a 20 piece for our tail. Okay, so it'll probably be, well, let's do like the 4-inch again. So it's about 4 inches. Pinch. I'm going to swing that one down and under. Make them level. Pinch, twist. You're going to get the right side forward. Even on the red you can't really tell. Pinch, twist. Pinch, twist. We're going to do 3 on the top. Oh, I should have done a little loop. I'm going to start over, whoop, reverse. Sorry, I'm going to do a loop. You guys know I like my little loops. So I'm going to do a loop. Sorry. I'm going to twist. Now we're going to make about a 4-inch loop. Twist. Measure it up. Pinch, twist. I just feel like a bow needs a center. I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that? I'm pinching it in the back, and then I'm going to twist it so the correct side comes forward. Pinch, twist, and then I'm just going to twist at the end, and then this will be our bow. Get a pipe cleaner. So I'm going to put the pipe cleaner in through the red. I'm going to pull these ones up. I'm going to put these behind it. I'm going to pull it tight and twist it. Then I'm going to come back with our tails. Get our tails folded in half so we know where to pinch, pinch, pinch. Fold it in half, scrunch it, pinch it. So here's my 3 tails. We'll add these to the back. So again, I'm just going to pull tight and I'm twisting. I want to twist the bow to the pipe cleaner, because in that way you're going to get a nice tight and we're just going to fluff it out. Fluff it out. like I pulled that one from somewhere. I made something short. Felt like I pulled it. Yeah, I did. See, so that means I didn't have my pipe cleaner tight enough. You could always use a zip tie, so that, and then we're going to do those two, and then we can do our red in like that. And then we have our center loop here. So on this side, we got the 3. You just have to manipulate them where you want them. I don't think I lined them up very good in my stack. And then I'm going to do our 3 like this. With our bow in the center, or loop in our middle loop. And this is where we were going to put it, right down here. So I'm just going to fish it in through the yarn. It's going to actually straddle this last piece of ribbon that we did. Right? So I'm just tightening it back here. I'll leave those long just in case I feel like I have to move it, and then I'll have to refluff it. Yeah, my stack isn't stacked very well, so that's why it's not. Let's see. They still kind of move, but I'm going to. I should look for white pipe cleaners, huh? Just so it blends in with the yarn a little better, huh? I'm trying not to tug them too tight. This is super easy wreath. You just wrap in the yarn 4 times, and then you're so we're calling that one the center. We're calling this one the center. So our welcome. So you're just going to find a spot. Obviously you want to be on different sides of a bar. Okay, there's that one through. We're going to need it about here. But anyways, you're going to wrap it 4 times, the yarn, put your ribbon over it, wrap 2 times over the ribbon, then your 4 times again. I didn't realize this sign, the staples are coming through from when I bought it from the Dollar Tree. Okay, tuck all this in just to make sure. And then what's going to happen is these are going to hang. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to fluff the bow. So I'm going to fluff the bow some more. You know, I can fluff the bow forever. And I think I have these all mixed up. Oh, that goes there, and then the red was on top, right? All right. Dovetail, folded in half. We're going to cut from the fold to the open end up at a diagonal. You can cut your tails longer and like curl them up. just gonna try to layer these so you can see the plaid and then the stars and then the red. Let me cut a little more off the red then. Let's see how it looks. So yeah, so you can kind of see how it's layered there. So I'm going to trim up this side. I'm gonna flip the bow or fluff the bow, and then I'll get a picture for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.